Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot. We're going to do a quick read for you. This die is going to choose from the decks to create the message you need to hear. At the end, we will do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case that's something you need to hear. And if any sign repeats, I will point that out in case it's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, feel free to hit the like button, comment, and that's it. Let's roll. All right, 30. We're starting off with a oracle card, Taurus. Starting with an oracle card. All right, so it's going to be from this deck. What do we need to hear about? Do a good faith shuffle, because these are already pre-shuffled. Okay, so who just got that? Because it was something similar. Aries just got something similar about focus on the big picture. It says giraffe spirit, see the big picture. On the bottom of the deck is starfish, open to infinite possibility. So see the big picture and be open to infinite possibility. Here, I'll do it like this. All right, these are the cards. So, Taurus. What spread? We're going to use the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. This deck, which is one of the ones that I reviewed in the random playlist for anybody who's looking to purchase a tarot deck and wants to know if it's worth the money. And there's several ones that I've reviewed in there. All right, so good faith shuffle. And which spread are we doing for you, Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What spread are we doing for you all? We are doing Internet Dating Vetting Tarot Spread. So for those of you who are willing to get back in the dating game and you're trying to meet somebody online, let's see what it says. It's a 5-card spread. Okay, it starts off with his or her intentions. What are their intentions? To fight, to bicker. Okay, so I can already, you know how they say like only like 20% of the people you meet online are actually decent, like the rest are just duds. They're either duds or those super unhealthy, toxic folks. So, what in the heck? Anyway. Oh. Yep. Okay, so, yeah, I'll show you, but this is their intentions. They want to fight. They want to argue. Why? You'll see why when you look at the bottom of the deck. What attracts them to you? Heartbreak. Either you're heartbroken or they're heartbroken. But that's what attracts them. Maybe you're heartbroken and they're like, they see you as being, or they think that you are, and they see you as being vulnerable. Or maybe they're just heartbroken and they want to take it out on somebody. The date, now this is not bad. I do like that. The date is, well, you may feel like it's charity. So there's that. So it's equal, like equal give and take. I don't think as far as like on the date they're going to try to take advantage of you in any way. But you're going to feel like it's a charity case. Because you get the 6 of Pentacles. So the higher reason, karmic link, it's a sex thing. Because they're just immature and that's just a sex thing. The hopes and fears that you're going to be manipulated, that would be the fear. The hope is that you could somehow make this into what you want, but you remember you can't change people, so don't think you can change people. You would hope that you can make things work the way you want, but your fear is that they could be manipulative, that they might be a manipulator. And the advice, this ought to be good. Make sure things are equal and balanced. Equal and balanced. See, I see the scales in both this card, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Justice card. So there's a focus on things being balanced. This is a Libra card. So on the bottom of the deck, this is why I said, oh no. Okay, so this next person that you meet online, don't even. If there's a particular person that you have in mind right now, Shady McShadester, at the very least, this is somebody that doesn't open up. They don't tell you. They don't communicate. They're a shitty communicator. All right, so what else do we have for you all, Taurus? 24, is that another? Okay, so it's Chicoli. So this Oracle deck, this is Chicoli. And what card do you get? Number 24. Interesting, because that was the number we just rolled is 24, and 24 is the Chicoli deck. But look, this is the visual. Okay, so let's see what it's all about. Put these specs on. All right. I feel like I've already seen this one a couple times. Strategy. Yes, this looks bad, but don't panic. Keep your wits about you and calmly assess the situation. What skills do you have that can be helpful here? Cleverness, stealth, speed. What tools or weapons are at your disposal? Distraction, negotiation, the element of surprise. Carefully strategize the best way to proceed. Once you've escaped this predicament, look back at how it developed and plan ahead for next time. Now that could be with anything, a love thing, a money thing, a job thing. The light messages, having a game plan increases your success immensely. And the dark messages, strategy doesn't matter much if you share it with everyone. Keep silent until you're ready to act. Oh, so keep your plans to yourself. I feel like there's something that's going on that's kind of intimidating right now for you all, that might have you a little bit stressed out, but it's not as bad as you think it is. And I say that as just after that message and then looking at the picture. So it's not as bad as you think it is, but it's something is very intimidating right now. All right, so Taurus, what else? No, we're not doing another Chicoli. Come on now. 21, Revelations Tarot, and that is this one. Okay, so this deck, I'm going to get a message for you all, and it's going to be True Love Spread. Didn't I just, hold on a second, I know I shuffled. All right, we just did this for Aries. And we did the other spread for Aries too. So maybe whoever's watching this could be a cusp, you know, between Aries and Taurus. True Love Spread. It's a 6-card spread. All right. So if you're dealing with someone or you have someone on your mind right now that you're thinking of as you're watching this, this is Revelations Tarot doing a 6-card spread on whether or not this is your true love. Your current feelings, attitudes, and expectations. You don't feel passionate about this. You do not have a lot of passion for this person right now. You're just like, you're kind of like, it's kind of fizzled out for you, right? Your partner's current feelings, attitudes, and expectations. They don't want to travel. They don't want to make the trip. They don't want a new start. Connection card, that characteristics that bring you together. Well, the 7 of Swords is in reverse, so what's on the bottom? Before I say anything, that's what's on the bottom. What? Fuck. All right, well, you have the 7 of Swords in reverse, so the connection card, the characteristics that bring you together is that you don't want to hide anything at this point. At this moment, you don't want to hide anything from each other. And you want to be open and honest if you're going to do anything, if you're going to deal with each other at all. Relationship strengths, qualities that maintain the relationship. Not working on it. Or not spending all your time at work. Okay, so that could be... Yes, I think that's it. Not spending all your time at work, but also not really working on it. So that's interesting. Qualities that maintain the relationship is not working on it, but that does make sense. But not throwing yourself into your work so much, being able to spend time with each other or dedicate time to each other. Weaknesses, The Queen of Pentacles, focusing too much on your stability, focusing too much on material things and money. That could be a weakness that kind of keeps you all, or that messes up the relationship. Too much focus on material stuff. True Love card identifies if this relationship can be successful. Highlights areas that need to be addressed. This ought to be good because I already saw the bottom card. The Four of Cups. So blocking each other, rejecting each other, pushing each other away, or just ignoring each other. That's actually, I don't know how in the hell the card that's on the bottom is even possible. And it's in its upright position. How is this even possible? Because I would say, like, no, here's the thing. Fours are about stability. But I don't see how Four of Cups would be a card of saying that this relationship can be successful. Unless the way to interpret this card is endings and beginnings. So, can it be successful? I feel like that's a no. And this is the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Look at this. But tens are often endings for new beginnings. So, like, you'll get the Ten of Cups followed by an Ace of Cups. So, an ending and then a new start. So, but yet they look very happy together. So, there's that. And they are together. They're focusing on each other. Upright. Wow. Let's do one more because that just doesn't make sense, does it? Because, look, I mean, you don't feel passion for them. They don't want a new start. They don't want to travel with you or towards you. The connection card is that at least you're going to be open and honest with each other and you're not going to hide anything. The strengths, not focusing on work. Okay. The weaknesses, focusing too much on money. But how is the Four of Cups in the upright position a card of it being successful? It doesn't make sense. So let's see. Let's see what else we got so we can get a little more clarification here. Oh, man. The Vampire Tarot. Where is that? I haven't used that in a minute. All right. So this ought to be interesting. I haven't used this deck in a little bit. All right. So we're doing interesting psychic abilities for anybody who either is trying to develop them or doesn't realize that they're about to be starting to develop your abilities. I don't know. You may or may not realize it. You may be trying consciously or just it might be something you find yourself doing. But let's see what it says. Did anything repeat? I don't think so. Nothing repeated. All right, so with the Vampire Tarot, it's a 4-card spread. A lot of these cards I can't show on camera. They're either gory or too sexual. I like the deck, though. I think it's a beautiful deck. But yeah, it can be a little bit much sometimes if you have a weak stomach. All right, so how you can enhance your psychic abilities. How? Okay, so the Devil is how? I almost feel like that's focusing on what is unhealthy and rooting that out. Being aware of unhealthy habits and rooting them out. I don't think we had the Devil, right? Oh, I was wrong. 7 of Swords repeated twice. Upright and reversed. So that's an Aquarius card. All right, so how you can enhance your psychic abilities. Pay attention to unhealthy habits. Make yourself aware of them and root them out. A psychic gift that you have. 4 of Pentacles. How is that? Once again, Aries got one that was a pentacle too, and I was like, okay, how? I think it was 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Skulls is like the 4 of Pentacles. So a psychic gift you have is the ability to you know what? That actually makes sense. You have the ability to pick up on the energy in things. your physical world. You have the ability to pick up on the energy of your physical world, like rocks, stones, whatever. But you have the ability to pick up on that. You could pick up on the energy and physical things. Something you should further explore. The Ten of Scepters is like the Ten of Wands. How do you explore what you consider a burden? I want clarification. The Empress. That's growth. Okay. So you get the High Priestess that time. So basically, and that's a psychic ability card. That's a intuitive ability. That's all about knowing the secrets of the universe. So something you should further explore. Well, I want to say, like, release anything that's going to be a burden. Just know that anything that's a burden to you is going to make it harder for you to be an intuitive and pick up on things. Because burdens create stress, and stress makes it hard for you to tune into your psychic abilities. How you can learn to follow your intuition. The Queen of Cups. Focus on that. Yeah, there we go. Focus on your own healing and your own self-love. On the bottom of the deck, you get the Three of Wands. So then that's just you waiting to see, how things turn out. But then again, like when you're using intuitive abilities, it's easy. You pick up on things when you're not in action, when you're not in motion. So you're sitting still, you're standing still. That's Three of Wands. So, okay, 6 cards down is Destiny. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but if any of this resonates, feel free to hit the like button. All right, so my Wi-Fi is not working, so after I do this video and the Gemini one, I'm going to have to go in town to use Wi-Fi. Same thing that there's got to be a cusp person on the edge of Aries, beginning of Taurus watching this, because Cook Them a Special Meal came out in reverse again. First card. Obviously don't. That's saying, okay, hell with that. Okay, you saw me shuffle this, right? These are all in reverse. The same cards that I did for Aries, except for that one. So in reverse, cook them a special meal. You're protected. Pay attention from signs from the universe. Find money. Go for a joyride. Don't, because gas is expensive right now. And then take a chance. So it is telling you upright, take a chance, and then speak your truth, but just be careful what you say to who, because right now Merc is retro. And if you're dealing with an Aries, where is here? If you're dealing with an Aries, wow. We started off with what? See the big picture and open to infinite possibilities. So actually that has a lot to do with the intuitive thing, the psychic thing. Open to an infinite possibility. Jesus. Easy for me to say, right? All right, so if you're dealing with an Aries, it's a burden. They feel like it's a burden, and they're kind of heartbroken. Taurus. If you're dealing with a fellow Taurus, they see you as their Ten of Cups, and they want to talk. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they're a prisoner of their own thoughts, but they got a lot of passion for you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're losing sleep over this. And they're going to rush in to talk to you. If you are dealing with a Leo, they're focusing on self-love and possibly juggling, but they're weighing their options. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're blocking you. Of course they are. And they're feeling stuck. If you're dealing with a Libra, they have a lot of love for you. They're going to make a decision. Does it say what that decision is? Okay, if nothing else, they're horny. The Scorpio, well, they have a lot of love for you. But the Scorpio sees this as a tower moment, and they just want a new start in love. All right. Sagittarius is fighting off the competition because they want to grow with you. Okay, the Capricorn wants a new start, and they're feeling pretty optimistic about it. But the Capricorn is a little bit reckless. Not typical for a Capricorn, but the Aquarius is just kind of hiding out and looking for answers. They do want to grow with you. They might want to have children with you. The Pisces is spying on you and just wants to be single or acting single. And here's you guys. This card, I always think of Taurus, even though this is a Capricorn card. This is the stubborn, holding on to something and for dear life. That's the Four of Pentacles. So maybe you and the other person are holding on to each other. All right, Taurus, if this resonates at all, feel free to hit the like button. Love you guys so much. Thank you. And I will see you in the next one.